The number of lives lost in the last 5 weeks of anti-government protests has risen to 60, 9 days since the Constitutional Commission put the figure at 50. Now, the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights, in its latest reports, say 66 persons are missing. The Kenya National Commission on Human Rights also stated the emergence of pro-government groups on motorcycles who on Tuesday appeared well coordinated and under the wing of the police. Indeed. Now, in the intervening period, the number of those reported as abducted or missing has gone up from 59 to 66, while the number of those arrested has gone up from 682 to 1,376. Now, the numbers increase even as President William Ruto on Wednesday stated, and I quote, "I urge the criminal justice agencies to take effective measures and ensure that people who may have been innocently caught up on the wrong side of proceedings and those not implicated in crimes are released and the charges against them withdrawn. These will enable the agencies to focus their resources, efforts, and time on investigating and prosecuting serious criminal elements who took advantage of the peaceful demonstrations to advance a dangerous agenda." Now, the Commission made several observations as concerns mount over the abduction of protesters by masked men in civilian clothes and unmarked cars. On Thursday, protesters attempted to unmask these men when their peaceful march in memory of those killed by police was violently dispersed by the very same police. The Commission in its report noted that on Tuesday, and I quote, "In Nairobi Outer Ring Road and Kitengela, 7 unmarked Subaru Outback saloon vehicles with officers in civilian were spotted providing cover to the anti-riot police." Now, the police are clearly breaking the law. The police, even those in uniform, are not displaying their name tags and service numbers. And secondly, those who are in civilian clothing are also putting on hoodies and you cannot tell who they are. We as an authority are suspecting that there is a specific unit that is being sent out there apart from the ordinary deployment to go and commit atrocities. That is according to the IPOA Commissioner John Waiganjo. Now, the Knchr also took note of the pro-government border riders who appeared well coordinated and facilitated, and who, unlike other protesters, appeared to enjoy the protection of the police. It stated that it spotted a fleet of motorcycles fueling at Ruby's petrol station at the junction of Haile Selassie Avenue and Huru Highway under the watch of the police. Now, then they converged at Huru Park, where they seemed to be receiving instructions from some leaders before proceeding to the city center. Now, a similar group on borders and who called themselves Vijana wa Serikali were captured on CCTV footage forcing their way to human rights activist Boniface Mwangi's Sema Ukweli offices on Saturday. Well, indeed, I'd like to get your honest opinions about this particular story. Well, in the meantime, that is where the number stands: 60 people dead and 66 still missing, and quite a huge number still arrested. Keep it locked right here in Opinion House Media for more news like this. I'm your girl, as you very well know, Knchr.